Well, welcome to the Hill.
Visitors tour the sleepy town of Easton in Maryland, which may have just become an historic landmark in American history.
This story really goes back to the 1770s in order to really understand how this came about.
It was during an archaeological dig that researchers unearthed evidence that this neighborhood, known as the Hill, could have been the oldest community of free African Americans in the United States, settled at a time when most were enslaved for nearly another century.
We're able to tell completely, fully the American story, not just a black story, because it is American history, of how this integrated society was sustained. Now, we excavated at this site this summer.
Researchers cross-referenced early land records with coins, tools, and pottery dating back to the late 18th century. Proof, they say, that free blacks and whites lived together on this property around 1790. But locals, many of whom can trace their Easton roots back hundreds of years, aren't surprised by the discovery. Kiefer Copper has found so many artifacts over the years, he's even started digging in his own backyard.
Because I do historical work on houses and everything, so I done found a lot of old marbles, clay marbles, and skeleton keys, stuff like that.
This region, rich in history, was also home to abolitionist heroes like Frederick Douglass and Harriet Tubman. And so, with the 50th anniversary of the March on Washington approaching, locals reflect on centuries of civil rights struggles.
So as we commemorate in perpetuity these different milestones in our history, like the 50th anniversary of such, we can always come back to a place like this, America's oldest, that can speak to all these different eras of our history.
Green cautions that tours and research will continue for years. There is still much more work to be done.